Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time. I had a lot of stuff going on in the last 3 weeks, but I'm super excited to say that I am back full-time on this channel. So if you guys like these videos, then please go ahead and subscribe and let's get into the video. So as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be doing unique baby names. Now, this is a list that I've been compiling over the last few months, and it's something that I really enjoy. Like, I just love finding new names, things that I've never heard of, things that I can't even find on the internet. So let's get into it. The first name I have is Brazen. Now, Brazen can be a gender neutral name, but I feel like it's more of a boy's name. Primarily an English origin that means bold and without shame. So I love that. I love the meaning because I just think it's so important to be able to be bold without feeling shame, and it's so easy to feel shame for who you are in today's society. So I just think that that is such a cool meaning, and it's really such a unique name. The next one that I have is Dooley. Now, Dooley is a French name, and that was brought to popularity by an actor, Dooley Hill. He starred in Psych, one of my favorite shows. It's so unique. It's a really cool one. It looks really cool on paper as well, D-U-L-E. But the E has the little line at the top. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. The next one I have is Callous. So Callous is an interesting name because when we think of callous, it means kind of hardened and insensitive and indifferent. And there isn't a baby name Callous, but I just think that it sounds so cool. Like, let's forget the meaning for a second and just think about the way that the name sounds, and also the way that it's spelled. The way I spelled it is C-A-L-L-O-U-S, which I just think looks so cool, sounds so cool, kind of reminds me of Callum with the L-U-M at the end, which I just think is so cool as well. So Callous is really cool. What do you guys think? Would you name your kid Callous just because of the kind of negative connotation with the actual meaning of the word, or would you just say screw it and not really care what anyone thinks? You tell me. So the next one I have is Solaray. There is no one in the US actually named Solaray, or at least somebody that's documented in the system is that name. So Solaray is very unique. I think Solaray is a really cute name when you're looking at like kind of like the space and planet names like Luna and Nova, which is really cool. It kind of goes together. Solar ray as like a ray of light, solar is like the solar system. I just think that's really cool and unique. The next name I have is Fiona. Fiona is not that unique. I just had to throw it in there because I really like it, and I don't see a lot of people talking about it. It is unique in the sense that it's more of an Irish and Scottish name, which is something that, you know, we don't use a lot of in the States, but Fiona is just so cute. I think a lot of people associate it with Shrek as well, so that's maybe why we don't use it so much. I love Fiona, and Fiona is a name from one of my other favorite TV shows, Burn Notice. One of the lead characters, her name was Fiona, and I love that name. I love her. She was so bad. I just thought she was, I mean, like bad, like badass, like really cool. So I always have that connotation with Fiona. The next name I have is Ulysses. Now, Ulysses is, I don't want to say a popular name because it's really not. It's not popular at all right now, but it was popular a long time ago when Ulysses S. Grant, the president of the United States, back in the day, he made it popular. Now, the meaning comes from a Latinized version of Odysseus. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It was obviously made famous by Ulysses S. Grant, but like, again, it's not that famous right now. But would you use Ulysses as a name for your child? I feel like it's a little bit hard to pronounce, but it looks really cool on paper. Like with the U and the Y, it's super unique. I don't know though, what do you guys think? So the next name I have is Solana. The name Solana is primarily a female name of Latin origin that means wind from the east. It's also a Spanish name meaning sunshine. So that sunshine comes from the word sol, which is also used as a name. I've also heard that name a lot. Sol is really pretty. Solana, I think, just makes it more feminine. Also extends the name, of course, so if you're into a little bit of a longer name or a few more syllables, that is a really cool option. She's also on a TV show that I watch. I cannot remember the name of the TV show, but if you guys remember the name or if you know what I'm talking about, tell me down in the comments. So the next name I have is Coda with a C or a K. I actually really like it with a C, but I've seen a lot more people use it with a K. The name Coda is primarily a gender-neutral name of Italian origin that means concluding section of music, okay? So I guess that would be more like useful in terms of meaning for the musically inclined. I'm not musically inclined. I just like the way that it looks. I think it's very unique. Again, there are a lot more Codas with a K coming up, but if you were Coda with a C, I think that you would be way more unique, and even with a K, still very cool, very unique name. The next one I have is Cella. I think that is so pretty. Cella. Like, ugh, I just think it's super feminine, super pretty. The name Cella is a girl's name, meaning she who brings consolation, okay? So it also comes from the name Consuelo. It could be Consuelo, it could be Cella, but I just think Cella is so pretty, like way prettier than Consuela or Consuelo. No offense to anybody named that, but I just think Cella is wow. The next name I have is Ramayana, okay? Stay with me. Ramayana. Rama, for short, seems to come from the Indian Hindu culture, and Rama is the hero of the Ramayana epic and incarnation of the god of Vishnu. This is what I found. Rama is technically a god, if you will. So I think Rama is so cute. I heard that name from Sex, Love, and Goop. Watch that. That was really good. And Rama was one of the guys on there, and I thought that was such a cool, unique name. And his wife was named Felicitas. That is another really cool, unique name. Now, Felicitas, or Fili for short, it's a name of Latin origin, and it was the Roman goddess of luck. So Felicitas, it's a bit of a mouthful, but a beautiful meaning, the Roman goddess of luck. Dasha. Dasha is not a name that I could find on the internet. I found Dashel, but Dasha, I couldn't find it. I think it's super cute. Now I think, if I'm right, I saw that name on Fuller House, the twins, their real name. One is Dashit, I think. Maybe he's Dashel and I'm just not thinking properly. Dashit is so cool, and I think Dash for a nickname is just so freaking cute. Now, stay with me on this one. Liberace. Liberace. Okay, so obviously it's after the last name of a famous pianist, vocalist, and actor. Liberace, I just think it's a really cool name. Like, it just sounds really, really unique. I don't know if I'd ever actually name my kid that, but what do you think? Would you ever actually go for the name Liberace? So the next name I have is Anissa. Anissa's kind of more common. It's not necessarily as unique. I don't know, I think that's really cute. It's a Muslim baby name, meaning affectionate. The next name I have is Locke. Now, Loch, L-O-C-H. The name Loch is a boy's name of Scottish Gaelic origin, meaning lake. It's a short for Lachlan, which I also think is super, super cute. The next name that I have is Marinho. Now, Marinho is Spanish, Portuguese, and you can say Jewish origin. It's more Sephardic origin, which means coming from a Spanish origin. Spanish Portuguese makes sense. It's a nickname for someone with dark hair and a swarthy complexion. Swarthy. Not really sure what that means. Let's just look it up. Swarthy means dark. Dark hair and dark complexion, which is many Sephardic, almost all Sephardic Jews have those features. So I can understand why it would be considered a Jewish name. I did hear that in Israel, but it is just such a cute name. Therabitha or Terabitha. I heard that from somewhere where I cannot remember, and I can't find much of it on the internet. That is not a legit name, if you will, but I just think it's cool. So it could be Bitha for short, or Tara for short, or Thera for short. It's just unique. It's just interesting. I like it. The next name I have is Agate. Agate is Indian origin, meaning alive. It's also a type of stone. I just think that is super cute name, and meaning alive, which is just such a cute meaning. Now, the next name I have, I absolutely love, and it is Sia. Now, Sia is not a very uncommon name, but spelling it Don't know what that was, sign language. With an X, it's from a Chinese origin and it means glow of the sunrise, which is just so pretty. I just met a girl named Sia, Xia, in Israel, in Tel Aviv, and she was just so cute. You could feel the energy glowing from within, and I just love the name. I thought, okay, I have to put this on my baby list. I know it doesn't sound super unique, but the spelling is very unique in my opinion. That is all the baby names that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Tell me your favorite names in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.